He's the most flamboyantly lethal assassin I've ever seen, cornering his mark in the restroom but refrains from striking. In front of the mirror, he drops his knife, strips off his suit, revealing a miniature arsenal strapped to his arm, proceeds to open a tiny box, extracts a piece of gum, forms an O, placing it in his mouth, 3 inches, with a lifted pinky, chewing it precisely 81 times. Meanwhile, he retrieves a comb, dips it 4 times in the wash basin, then soak for 5 seconds under the flowing tap, for we are in Detroit, USA. Thus, he combs his hair along the 42.9 degrees north. He goes by Jack the Ripper, Britain's top-ranked assassin. Before his murderous deeds, he has to sing a snippet of the British version of "Good Luck Is Coming, Please, I'm Dizzy, When You Wave Goodbye to Me." His target, hiding in the bathroom, is utterly puzzled. Should he end me or not? End my misery, with a smile, happy and cheerful. Once the song is over, he lays down his comb, picks up his knife. The slaughter officially begins. The Ripper Jack begins to kick open the doors. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. His target is named Wayne. Like a frightened deer in headlights, still clutching a ballpoint pen, the Ripper Jack stares at Wayne but doesn't move. Instead, he dials the game host. Is it an insult to our skills to find such a weak player? Before he finishes speaking, Wayne forcefully pushes open the cubicle door, knocking the Ripper Jack to the ground, and escapes. The Ripper Jack laughs instead. A resisting target makes the chase interesting. But why does Jack want to kill Wayne? This is a manhunt game. An average person, chased by 5 top professional killers, as long as you survive for 24 hours. To claim $24.5 million, the only requirement: the ordinary person must carry a tracking mobile phone. Every hour, the phone shares the location with the killers. Every hour elapsed brings a money reward. If he dies midway, all proceeds go to the killer. The ordinary person can do anything to evade the murder, as long as you survive. All means are fair. The game begins. Wayne cautiously surveys his surroundings. Location has started sharing. He runs out of the coffee shop. 5 killers in total. But Wayne doesn't know who they are. Wayne starts to sprint. He boards a public bus. A long-haired man with a strange look follows him. The long-haired man sits next to Wayne. Wayne's heart clenches. He swallows nervously. Sees him pull out a small suitcase. Unlocks the latch. Is he going to draw a gun? Stop the bus. Stop it now. He knocks the man's suitcase away. Turns out it only contained food. Wayne makes a beeline for the exit. Wayne enters a nearby mall. It's crowded here, because killers usually won't kill in broad daylight. Wayne gets off the elevator. At the end of the hallway, he encounters Jack the Ripper, killer number 1, expert with a blade, makes murder an art, but follows the rules to a T. Their eyes meet. Wayne takes off running, hides in the bathroom. The Ripper Jack leisurely hums a tune as he strolls into the bathroom. Then we return to the opening scene. Wayne escapes. The Ripper Jack is actually pleased. Just as Wayne rushed out, before he could even catch his breath, a killer holding a knife aimed at Wayne's waist. He is the second killer, Hillbilly. Hillbilly is an extreme violent man. He dragged Wayne into the elevator, planning to find a quiet place to act. At this time, the Ripper chased up, watching his prey falling into someone else's hands. He decisively pressed the elevator's emergency button. Wayne seized the opportunity to give Hillbilly an elbow. Hillbilly rolled down the elevator. Wayne raced all the way, but his luck ran short. Still blocked by the Ripper in a dead end. Seeing that his life couldn't be saved, the police descended from the heavens. But Wayne did not ask for help. Because the game rules, he cannot call the police. The Ripper could only watch his prey leave. Wayne got a bicycle, ran into the alley, was tackled by Hillbilly. Hillbilly attacked, but was avoided. But his foot got stuck in the bicycle. He threw a flying knife, which was also avoided. Wayne kept running. He arrived at the subway station, and was seen by the Ripper again. Wayne hurried onto the subway. The Ripper threw a flying knife, hit the glass. A second later, the knife would have been stuck in Wayne. He turned his head to look at the people in the car. Middle-aged women, old people, average-faced men. They probably aren't killers. Wayne came to a church, hid in the confessional. As the small window opened, surprisingly the priest was there. Asked Wayne to voice his confusion. At this time, a shadow flashed outside. Wayne directly pounced, and then a flurry of punches. Turns out it wasn't a killer, just a parishioner. At this time, it was exactly on the hour. Money was added to Wayne's account, and his location was shared with the killers. Just see at this time, The priest with a sinister smile raised his phone. I actually knew your location a long time ago. Turns out he is the third killer. Code name, Black Brother. He excels in psychology. Guessing Wayne's weak heart. Returning to the church to hide. Wayne hurried to find the exit. But the doors and windows here had been locked by Black Brother. Black Brother wielding a hammer. Wayne was cornered. Turned around to dodge. Black Brother's hammer hit the door lock. Wayne saw his chance. Pushed Black Brother away. Opened the door. Black Brother kicked him to the ground. Raised his hammer. Prepared to harvest his prey. But the hammer got stuck in the door. Wayne quickly got up. Hit his face a few elbow strikes. Locked Black Brother in the church. But his leg accidentally got hit by the hammer. He can't run fast now. He could only do simple bandaging. And continue to escape. 12 hours have passed. Wayne's reward has accumulated to $600,000. Where to hide from the assassins? Wayne steals a soccer uniform from a street shop. Mingles into the crowd of fans. Location is exposed again as the hour strikes. The Ripper follows suit, but in a crowd of red shirts. Wayne is nowhere to be found. Wayne's bad luck streak strikes. He's recognized by the shop owner. His cover blown in an instant. The Ripper grins lopsidedly. Rushes to pursue. But Wayne has already stripped the uniform. Slipping into the trunk of a passing car, the car starts moving. Gradually leaving the bustling city. Wayne suddenly remembers. The game rules forbid him from leaving the city. Or he'll lose and be hunted forever. Wayne urgently bangs on the car. The owner, confused, opens the trunk. Wayne jumps out, limping along the road. He hijacks a taxi. Planning to check his home first, Wayne drives to his house. A shrill motorbike sound approaches. Rushing straight at Wayne, he hastily dodges. Shattering the car window, his wife comes out to inspect the noise. Seeing her long-absent husband, Wayne doesn't want to endanger his wife. Quickly drives away. Motorcycle tailing him closely. Assassin throws spikes, puncturing tires. Leaps onto the car. He desperately clings onto Wayne's neck from behind. Vehicle loses control. Crashes into the roadside barrier. Assassin is thrown out. It's Black Brother Daz. Black Brother Daz promises nastily. I'll be back to hunt you. And be with your beautiful wife. You want to cuckold me? Wayne can't stand it. Lifts a huge rock. Black Brother was killed, with only 8 hours left in the game. Wayne boards a cruise ship. He sees from afar. Cannon is on his tail. Haven't eaten all day. He heads to the restaurant. Just opens a bottle of water. Stopped by a waitress. Wayne quickly explains. I'm sorry. I was just so thirsty. Yeah, hunting does make one thirsty. No way. Such coincidence. Waitress kicks Wayne in the stomach. She is assassin number 4, codename Luna. Specializes in honey traps and close combat. They have a brief fight. Of course, Luna takes the advantage. Luna rides Wayne like a horse. Pounds his head with her fists. Wayne grabs Luna's buttock with one hand. Throws her to the ground. Luna's enraged. Dare to molest me. Immediately takes out a large awl. Ready to stab. The awl is inches from his throat. Wayne uses a nearby flame. Sets Luna's pants on fire. Luna panics. Puts out the fire. Wayne runs to the deck. The ship is bound for Canada. Crossing this bridge, Wayne leaves the city range. Violates the game rules. That can't happen. Wayne makes a great leap. Grabs the underbridge steel structure. Dangling midair. Luna pursues. Climbs onto the framework. Wayne gathers his courage. Stomps his foot. Knocks Luna off. Wayne climbs the bridge. Back to the city. Lies by the roadside puddle. Shares water with a dog. At this point, his account has over $10 million. Roaming the street. He's knocked out by a club. When he wakes up, he's surrounded by a gang of punks. Luckily, they are not assassins. But they're after his account money. Want Wayne to transfer it to them. Wayne looked at the time and it was on the hour again. Location shared. Assassins will arrive soon. It's the man from the bus. Assassin number 5, Marco Polo. Expert marksman. Destroys all in his path. Gunfire echoes. Spent shells clatter. All the thugs were taken care of. Wayne is forced into a restroom. No guns allowed. He warns. I have this. Marco Polo takes out a 50,000-volt electric rod. One hit guarantees a painless end. Suddenly, a bang. One of the punks before death shoots Marco Polo. Marco died in regret. It's already the 22nd hour of the 24 hours, only 2 hours left. Survive these and he'll pass the game. Wayne finds an abandoned factory. Sets up traps. Better to take the initiative than hide. He lights up the factory sign. Invites the assassins. Soon, the Ripper, Cannon, and Luna. 3 assassins gather outside the factory. A final showdown worth $24.5 million. Luna rushes into the factory first. Cannon follows closely. The Ripper takes his time, straightens his clothes, fixes his hair. Cannon, knife in hand, searches for Wayne in the workshop, laughs at the basic traps, but the next second, Wayne appears behind him with a gun. A familiar scene. Cannon catches Wayne off guard, subdues him with a simple hold. Wayne uses machinery, traps Cannon's arm. Wayne reaches a suspension bridge, meets his good friend, Little Fat. How did he find him? Is he an assassin too? Little Fat raises a gun, loads it, fires. Bang, bang, bang. Luna falls to the ground. Such a grand life, such a pitiful death. Little Fat came to help Wayne. The final assassin, the Ripper, catches up. Wayne had already set up gasoline waiting for him. Throws out a lighter and shuts the door. A massive explosion resounds. The abandoned factory is blown apart. At this point, there's only 1 hour left. The game isn't over, which means there's still an assassin alive. Wayne also found out his cancer and bankruptcy were all the organizers' tricks. Wayne goes to his unfinished building, rescues his kidnapped wife. Unexpectedly, the Ripper appears again. He survived the explosion. Only Cannon was killed. Wayne tells his wife to find a place to hide. He lures the Ripper to the rooftop. The Ripper adheres strictly to the rules, throws away his guns, takes out a small knife, prepares for a showdown. The Ripper strikes at Wayne. Wayne, this coward, slips under his foot, steps into thin air, grips tightly onto a protruding steel bar. The Ripper squats down, positions his knife at Wayne's hand, just needs to pierce through, and the Ripper would get the $24.5 million. Just as the crisis strikes, a beam of sunlight comes. His hand stops in midair, then he puts away the knife. Come on, brother. This series of actions confuses Wayne. Wayne hesitantly grabs his hand. The Ripper pulls him up. The game time is up. Wayne wins the game. The Ripper says, "Well done, Mr. Wayne. It was truly thrilling this time." He walks away gracefully. Jack the Ripper is such a rule-abiding assassin. $24.5 million hit the account. Wayne has reached the pinnacle of life. While the organizer looks for the next participant, the end of the movie. The movie is Most Dangerous Game. Question for this episode: if you were given such an opportunity, would you participate in the game? For those who want to take a gamble, type 111. For those who value life, type 222. A normal person, chased by 5 assassins, and still wins in the end. Wayne is indeed very capable. The movie is good and I recommend watching the original. Well, that's all for this episode. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next episode. Bye.